again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. So I've got a few new Born Pretty products to show you quickly before we get into some nails today. So I've got a couple of new poly gels, a couple of gel polishes, and a couple of their new released products. So this is Pearl Pink. I have already got both of these, but I needed refills. And there's the ingredients if anyone wants to screenshot them. I know a couple of you do like to see the ingredients. So I've just swatched them on a lint-free wipe just to show you the colours. That Pearl Pink is my favourite pink polygel from Born Pretty. It's beautiful, and that nude is a really pale nude, but it's one of them colours you need in your collection, isn't it? So the gel polishes I've got are from the Silky White series. I badly needed an orange and a green for Halloween. I didn't have just a normal Halloween orange, and I didn't have just a normal Halloween green, and I think these are perfect Halloween colours, orange and green. That just looks like slime. So I'm just going to give them a quick swatch. I really liked this orange actually. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be, which is what I wanted. I didn't want a bright, I didn't want a neon, I just wanted a nice Halloween kind of orange and green. And same with this green, it's a perfect slimy Halloween green, isn't it? These gel polishes from the Silky White series as well, they are so nice to use. Look at them for just one coat. Beautiful gels to use. I really enjoy using them. So these PVC soft solid gels are very similar to the solid gels that have been really popular this past year, but these are softer, easier to mould and make into little shapes and stuff. I'm not going to do anything with them today, but I just wanted to quickly show you. Make sure you wear gloves, guys, if you're handling this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just a softer version, I think, of the solid gels that they recently brought out this past few months. And the colours are absolutely stunning. They're like a really strong Aurora kind of colour, aren't they? So there's quite a few different colours. I just got two of them. This pink one is pinky purple. It is beautiful. So I kind of just moulded a little bit of a love art. These would be good for the silicone moulds because they're quite soft to get right into the corners of any little designs. And yeah, using with silicone tools to make any shapes you want. I was just faffing about, I just made a little love art. And I think these cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. I will do something with them. I'll have to think of what to do with them. Charms or something maybe. Not sure. But go and check out all the other colours they've got, guys. There's some stunning colours available in these soft PVC gels. And don't forget, guys, you can get a massive 22% off using my code Aggie20. Everything I show you today will be in my description box. So we're going to do some nails quickly. So I'm going to start with this cuticle pusher, my favourite cuticle pusher from Born Pretty. Super thin and sharp at the edge. Brilliant for not just pushing your cuticles back, but scraping your dead skin away as well. So a quick bit of nail prep. I've pushed all my cuticles back and I'm just scraping away any dead skin. There wasn't really much to do because I'd already done it when I took my previous set off. But it's very important to get rid of any dead skin because it will cause lifting. Right, and once I've done that, I'm just using an e-file on a really low speed setting, and I'm just buffing all the shine off my natural nails. Gel won't stick to a shiny surface, and your natural nails can be quite shiny, so make sure you buff off all the shine on your natural nails. So I'm just going in now with my nippers. I think I need some new nippers. I think these are about 12 months old now, and they were really expensive, fantastic nippers, but I think they've gone a bit blunt because I cut myself to death. I think I cut myself on every single cuticle today. I was really pissed off with myself because I've been doing really well with my cuticles, keeping them nice, but yeah, I made a right mess of them today. So make sure your nippers are sharp. Right, so I'm using my favourite just regular long coffin tips, not too long, not too short, and I'm using my nude pink hard gel extension gel. Love this stuff from Born Pretty. So I'm just going to get my nail tip stuck on, just using regular brush on nail glue. So that's them all glued on. I'm not cutting any of the length off, but these tips, they're rounded on the end, so I'm just snipping the ends and getting them deadly straight because I don't like the roundedness. So make sure your tips are all the same length, and I'm just going to scratch the surface up, and where they've been glued on, especially those side wings, I like to file them right down. I hate them sticking out. So that's the tips all glued on, just using a dust brush, get rid of all that dust, and I'm using Born Pretty's Nail Prep Dehydrator, a good dousing of that, and then just a little bit of Born Pretty primer. Primer kind of spreads out on your natural nails, so you don't need to douse it in it like you do with the dehydrator. Just a little coating of the primer, and then I'm just going to do a nice thin, even coat of base coat and cure that in a lamp. So I'm keeping this quite simple today. To start with, every nail is going to be the same. I'm going to build every nail nice and plain using this hard gel. So I'm just starting with a really thin slip layer, just the kind of layer you would do with a base coat. And then I'm going in with just a smallish bead to start with, and I like to push it and tuck it right into my cuticle area like that, into the corners of my cuticle. And I just kind of pat it down my side walls as well, like that. And then it was quite stiff and cold today, this hard gel, so I had to kind of swipe it side to side and kind of pull it at the same time. I did struggle with it today. You'll see I'm not as fancy pants with it as I normally am because it was a bit stiff, and I've forgot my heat coaster. I've not got my heat coaster with me where I am, because this Born Pretty hard gel, it's quite a stiffer consistency, and especially when the weather gets cold, I like to put it on my heat coaster just to soften it and loosen it a bit. But yeah, I thought I brought it with me, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to have to go back to the house and have a look for that. Right, so that first layer has been cured in the lamp, just a thin layer to start with. So same again, I'm going in with a bit of a bigger bead, exactly the same way, except I'm leaving a lot of this bead up the top where that apex area is, and I'm just pulling a thin amount down because they are quite long nails. You are going to need quite a thick apex on nails this length. So that second bead, I do leave a lot of it up in that top third area and just keep it thin towards the tip. Swipe up and down my sides, make sure there's none hanging over because you'll only have to file it off in a minute. So that's been put in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. So I'm just going to show you this one more nail, guys, because every nail is the same today. So again, I've started with that slip layer, and then I'm just going to go in with quite a small medium sized bead, again pressing it into my cuticle area. Just keep tapping it, get it as close as you can without touching your skin. And yeah, I kind of had to just keep swiping it and pulling it at the same time today. I did struggle, so I will let you watch me finishing this nail and I'll be back. Right guys, so that is them all built. They just need a quick, I bumped that one in the lamp, but I did get away with just filing it and buffing it. I didn't have to do it again. So I've gave them a quick file and a quick buff off camera. There's not a lot to do, as you can see. My pointer did end up being a little bit thinner than I would have liked because I bumped it, but it was fine. It really didn't need doing again. So I'm just going to be using the orange that I showed you at the beginning of the video today. Quite a simple design. So this ring finger and pointer are going to be the same. Again, I'll just show you doing this one. So I'm starting out by just doing a French tip using the orange. These two nails are going to kind of have that cartoon / comic book kind of effect. So I'm just going to fill in the rest of this free edge. Same with the pointer, and they're going to get cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I've pulled out a darker shade of orange. This is actually a neon orange, but over the top of this paler orange, it was perfect. This is just to act as the kind of shadowing you get on the comic book cartoon nails. Literally just a little line of the darker orange like that down one side. Same if you was doing these in pink or blue. Always use a darker colour just to do that little bit of shading like that. So they've been quickly flash cured. And same again using the white. This is going to be a bit of kind of shadowing, don't know what you'd call it. So like a little bit of an exclamation mark, really thin line and a dot, electric shock. Did anybody ever do that at school on people's backs? A line, a dot, electric shock. If you're in the UK, you probably know what I mean. So that white has been cured as well. So I'm going in with the black now, and I'm going to use this black to outline the whole of this nail. So outlining the smile line, and I'm going to outline the free edge as well. Kind of just doing a frame around the orange part. And also with the black, can you see I'm just doing two little black notchy lines just to add to that comic book cartoon effect. I love how they look. They just look like comic book, don't they? So all I'm going to do now, guys, is stick some stickers on. So I was just deciding what stickers to stick on there. So I wanted the stickers to, they wouldn't have stuck to these nails because they're completely matte. So I'm going over the nails with a base coat, but I've wiped the tacky layer off so the stickers would stick better. And I don't like these stickers. I love them because they're 5D. They look really smart as they are now, but after an hour they would peel up, or they just wouldn't last the day. So I had to go over them with a top coat, which I think just wrecks them, and it left my nails lumpy bumpy. I had to give them a buff to get them smooth. So I love 5D stickers, but I hate them at the same time because, yeah, if you're wearing them for the day, I suppose they're brilliant, but they wouldn't last longer than a day without encapsulating them. So can you see, they just look, I don't know, they look lumpy bumpy now, and they lose the 5D effect. If anybody's got a better way of applying them and leaving them as 5D without them peeling up, I don't know. I'm on the fence with these 5D stickers. So that's all my stickers on, and yeah, I'm going to go over these. I think I gave them 2 coats of top coat, giving them a little buff afterwards to get them really smooth, and this still wasn't completely smooth. I didn't want to add another top coat because I would have lost the shape on the nails. I did actually lose a little bit of the shape, but no, I still liked how they turned out. just these stickers. I'm not too sure. So that's them after 2 coats of top coat, and they've been buffed smooth. So the stickers are just normal stickers now. They're not 5D anymore. So they're just getting one final top coat now using Born Pretty's super top coat, and that'll be the set finished. I was debating whether to do them in matte. This cartoon effect does look good in matte, but nope, I want my glossy today. So there we go, guys, that is them finished. I really like how these turned out. I think they look really smart. I do think they might have looked better in matte, not sure. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. I will leave links to everything I showed you in today's video. My discount code will be down there. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care, bye.